Alright, picture this. New York City, late 1800s. The streets are buzzing, the skyline's growing, and the American economy is basically the Wild West. In the middle of all this chaos stands one man, J.P. Morgan. He's got the monocle, the mustache, and most importantly, the power to change everything. Let me take you back. John Pierpont Morgan was born into money, but he wasn't just another rich kid playing banker. By the time he hit Wall Street, the country was a tangled mess of tiny banks, weak currencies, and risky investments. Nobody trusted the system. That's where Morgan stepped in. He had a simple idea: make banking big, organized, and honestly, kind of intimidating. In 1895, when the US government was almost out of gold and hurtling towards disaster, Morgan pulled off a legendary move. He and his friends loaned the government $65 million in gold. The US economy saved. That deal made Morgan the unofficial lender of last resort, Wall Street's ultimate fixer. But Morgan wasn't done. He believed America needed mega companies to compete with Europe. That's why he merged smaller railroads into giants and built the first billion-dollar corporation, US Steel. The dude literally shaped entire industries by writing checks and making phone calls. Of course, this kind of power freaked people out. The press called him a robber baron. Politicians accused him of controlling the country from his office. But here's the twist. When panic hit the markets in 1907 and everything started to unravel, it was Morgan who gathered the top bankers in his library. He locked the doors, hashed out a rescue plan, and pretty much single-handedly stopped a full-blown collapse. In a way, Morgan's style, decisive, ruthless, but always focused on stability, was exactly what America needed. He wasn't perfect, but he made Wall Street the heart of the US economy. And after he died, the government realized maybe it shouldn't rely on one guy with a fancy mustache to save the country, so they created the Federal Reserve. So yeah, J.P. Morgan didn't just build banks, he built trust, fear, and a blueprint for American finance that's still running today. Next time you hear about Wall Street's power, remember, it started with a single man who decided chaos wasn't an option.